Universities across the country are trying to bring students back to campus in the safest way possible, and lingering coronavirus concerns. Amid those concerns, I should say, one of those schools is Alabama State University, a historically black university in Montgomery, Alabama, with about 5,400 students. Joining us to discuss is the president of Alabama State University, Quinton. Quinton, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for sharing your insight. Your school recently installed scanning machines using thermal screening technology to help detect any COVID-19 symptoms. Have those machines been effective so far?
Well, Hannah, thank you so much for allowing me to be on the show. But actually, the Draganfly has been what I would consider a godsend to us. You know, we started out with COVID, and the idea was that you wanted to check temperatures, and a lot of times you wanted to check those temperatures with handheld devices. This is a contactless device that we're using. We're non-invasive, where students can just walk up and get a quick check of their temperature and other vital signs. So we're excited to have the Draganfly on campus. It's been an asset to all of the protocols that we've set in place here to help identify and to mitigate the spread of COVID-19 on campus. Our students have embraced it, the faculty and staff, everyone has embraced this new piece of technology, and also the social distancing machines that we have. It's really become a culture shift for us here at Alabama State University.
I have to say, to date, and correct me if I'm wrong here, sir, there are no known infections at Alabama State University. First, I want to say congratulations, because that is quite the feat.
Well, thank you so much. And I tell people every day is a new day. No day is the same day. So we just take it one day at a time with this change in the virus. But I think it all is a testament to the leadership, my leadership team here on campus, and the steps that we took prior to the reopening of school. The one thing that drove us toward the reopening is that we're an institution of higher learning, and this is a teachable moment for our young people to learn how to pivot and adjust in a forever changing society. And so the protocols that we put in place have definitely put us in a position to this date, at this point, to mitigate the risk and the spread of the virus on campus. We tested all of our faculty, all of our staff, and all of the students before they return. And so we have a major testing operation here on campus. But
Sure.
The Draganfly has been an added addition to the many protocols that we have here.
I have to ask you then, sir, what plans do you have in place if there is an outbreak on your campus?
Well, like many institutions, we have isolation dormitories that are set up in the event that we have students that test positive to be able to separate them from the general population. But we, have those protocols set in place following the CDC guidelines in the event that that takes place. So we're happy to have that in place, and working with our healthcare professional and our health services, we stand ready to address any such issue on campus.
Amazing technology aside, as you know, sir, college students, they want to hang out with their friends, they want to congregate, they want to interact. We've seen it all across the country. We're seeing the images coming out of these college campuses. How do you guys address that?
Well, Hannah, it's setting the expectation from the outset. We determined, even before the city of Montgomery, even before the state of Alabama, that we would become a mask mandatory campus. That's number one, that everyone on this campus, from faculty, staff to the student body, would wear a mask, which we know helps mitigate the spread of the virus. And in order to take away any barrier, we provided those masks for our students. So the expectation was set from the outset on what we expect for students to safely return to campus. And so I challenged, it's been embraced by the faculty, the staff, and the student body. I cannot say enough about my student leadership, who has embraced this keeping our campus safe. And they were challenged with putting together a welcome week, so to speak, and they did a great job with the social distancing. And then, of course, we had to make some tweaks to it because some of the gatherings could get quite large. But for the most part, they have done a phenomenal job in wearing their mask and making sure everyone takes personal responsibility in order to help keep our campus safe. One of the other things that we did, we challenged the students that were going out of state for Labor Day to, if they were going out of state, our dorm directors and our RAs basically check with the students so that we can have a listing of that. And then we required them to be tested once they return to campus. And so we're excited about them following our protocols, because every day, as I said, is a different day. No day is the same. But we want to do all those things, like using the Draganfly technology, to help keep our students safe here at Alabama State University. And I'm just thankful to our Board of Trustees and all of our leadership team for allowing us to put these procedures in place.
Well, these measures certainly seem to be working. How is your school communicating with